Hey there, amazing friends. I warmly invite you to join me on this exciting journey by subscribing to my channel, liking, commenting, and sharing my videos. Every like, comment, and share brings us closer together and fuels my passion to create more great content. Your support truly makes all the difference. Thank you for being the heart of this community. Forgotten civilizations from the depths of history, newly unearthed evidence that changes everything. Deep beneath layers of time and sediment, in the silent crypts of the earth, there lie secrets that defy our modern understanding of history. For centuries, scholars have debated the origins of human civilization, clinging to the familiar narratives of established empires and well-documented cultures. Yet a growing body of evidence, discovered in remote deserts, deep caverns, and beneath ancient ruins, suggests that entire civilizations, long consigned to myth, once flourished and vanished without a trace. This is the story of how forgotten peoples, whose achievements rival those of our most celebrated empires, have been unearthed by daring archaeologists and independent researchers, forever altering the map of human history. It began with an unexpected discovery in a windswept valley in Central Asia. A team of international archaeologists, while drilling for environmental studies, struck a layer of remarkably preserved stone tablets. Etched on these tablets were symbols and pictographs that bore little resemblance to any known script, yet hinted at a sophisticated language and a complex societal structure. The tablets described astronomical events, trade routes, and rituals dedicated to deities that had been lost to time. Initial analyses suggested they dated back over 4,000 years, a period when legends spoke of mighty kingdoms rising and falling like the ebb and flow of desert sands. The discovery ignited a flurry of excitement and skepticism in equal measure. Could it be that an entire civilization, one that had been entirely absent from our history books, had once flourished here? Over the following months, similar findings began to emerge from other remote sites. In the dense jungles of Southeast Asia, explorers unearthed a network of stone carvings and megalithic structures that defied conventional architectural theories. These ruins, hidden beneath thick canopies and reclaimed by nature, featured intricate reliefs of human figures, animals, and celestial bodies. Researchers proposed that these monuments were part of a vast, interconnected city-state, a lost civilization with its own unique culture and advanced engineering techniques. Radiocarbon dating confirmed that the structures were contemporaneous with some of the earliest known cities, yet their style was entirely distinct from Mesopotamian or Egyptian models. As news of these discoveries spread, experts began to question the neat, linear progression of human history that had long been accepted by mainstream academia. In a rugged region of South America, far from the well-trodden paths of Incan lore, a team led by an independent explorer named Alina Ruiz stumbled upon a subterranean complex hidden beneath an ancient mesa. The complex, consisting of labyrinthine tunnels, ceremonial chambers, and elaborate water channels, seemed designed to honor a deity long forgotten by modern inhabitants. Among the walls were murals depicting vibrant scenes of ritual sacrifice and cosmic symbolism, as though the people who built them had believed themselves to be chosen intermediaries between the mortal realm and the celestial forces. Local legends spoke of a city of the sun and moon, a place where time itself was said to slow down and where the spirits of the ancestors still roamed. The discovery of this underground marvel not only challenged existing narratives about pre-Columbian civilizations, but also hinted at the possibility that multiple diverse cultures had risen in isolation, each with its own unique contributions to human progress. What makes these revelations so enthralling is not merely the fact that they upend our historical timelines, but the tantalizing clues they offer about the nature of these lost peoples. Artifacts recovered from these sites include finely crafted jewelry, tools fashioned from metals that were once thought to be unknown in that region, and even fragments of what appears to be an early form of written literature. In one startling find, researchers uncovered a nearly intact codex, its pages inscribed with symbols that, when compared to similar markings on stone tablets, suggest a coherent system of knowledge. The codex, written on animal hide and preserved by the arid climate, detailed complex astronomical observations and mathematical principles that seem to predate even the earliest known inventions of similar knowledge in the ancient Near East. Such evidence hints at a civilization that not only thrived in isolation, but also developed independently advanced techniques in science, art, and governance. As these pieces of the puzzle slowly assembled, the global academic community found itself in the midst of a heated debate. Traditional historians, whose textbooks had long dictated a singular Eurocentric view of civilization's rise, were forced to confront the possibility that vast swaths of human achievement had been hidden or even actively erased from the historical record. The new evidence suggested that, while established empires like Rome and China indeed shaped large parts of our history, they were not the sole progenitors of human culture. Instead, they might have built upon, or even absorbed, the remnants of these forgotten civilizations. In hushed academic conferences and late-night symposiums, scholars argued over the implications. Were these ancient peoples responsible for disseminating key innovations across continents through secret trade routes or even covert migrations? Did they, perhaps, possess knowledge of the cosmos and natural phenomena that were deliberately suppressed by later powers seeking to control the flow of information? One particularly intriguing theory emerged from an interdisciplinary team based in Europe. They posited that these lost civilizations might have been interconnected by a network of natural phenomena, river systems, migratory bird routes, and even celestial events that functioned as conduits for cultural exchange long before the advent of modern transportation. According to their research, certain star alignments in solar cycles could have spurred migrations and even precipitated the collapse of entire societies when natural disasters struck in synchrony. In this view, the rise and fall of these forgotten peoples were not isolated incidents, but parts of a grand cyclical process of creation, transformation, and eventual dissolution, a cosmic dance in which the fate of civilizations was determined by the interplay of human endeavor and the inexorable forces of nature. Amid these academic debates, a wave of public fascination swept across the globe. Documentaries, podcasts, and best-selling books began to chronicle the adventures of those who had dared to explore these ancient sites. One popular documentary series, Echoes of the Forgotten, featured dramatic reenactments of explorers trekking through harsh deserts, delving into murky jungles, and carefully brushing away centuries of dust to reveal lost temples and underground cities. These visual narratives were accompanied by expert interviews that speculated on the advanced technologies and spiritual practices of these vanished peoples. The public, hungry for an alternative view of history, one that celebrated the diversity and ingenuity of our ancestors, embraced these stories with fervor. Social media buzzed with discussions about hidden knowledge, suppressed truths, and the possibility that our current understanding of civilization was merely the tip of a vast, submerged iceberg. Yet for all the wonder and excitement, there was also an undercurrent of melancholy. Many of the artifacts and ruins, though breathtaking, evoked a deep sense of loss. The silent corridors of ancient palaces, the crumbling walls of once great cities, and the half-erased inscriptions on weathered tablets spoke not only of human achievement, but also of the inexorable passage of time. They reminded us that no civilization, no matter how advanced, is immune to the ravages of nature and the uncertainties of fate. In these ruins, there was an almost palpable grief, a longing for a past that might never be fully understood, and a hope that, by uncovering these secrets, we might learn something vital about ourselves. For those who listen to this story, The mystery of these forgotten civilizations is more than a tale of archaeological intrigue. It is an invitation to rethink the narratives we accept as truth. It challenges us to consider that history is not a static ledger of dates and events, but a living tapestry woven from the dreams, struggles, and triumphs of countless peoples. The newly unearthed evidence that changes everything might be hidden in a dusty excavation site or encoded in an ancient codex waiting to be deciphered. And every time we unearth another fragment of the past, we are reminded that the legacy of humanity is richer and far more mysterious than any textbook can capture. So, as you listen to this tale, let your mind wander back through the corridors of time. Imagine the voices of long-lost ancestors echoing softly among crumbling ruins, whispering secrets that have been buried under millennia of sand and sorrow. Picture a world where forgotten civilizations once thrived, each contributing its own thread to the grand fabric of human history. And consider the possibility that, somewhere beneath the surface of our modern world, there lie remnants of a past that could reshape our understanding of who we are and where we come from. In the end, the story of these forgotten civilizations is a story of both discovery and loss, a reminder that even as we advance in technology and knowledge, there will always be mysteries that defy explanation. It is a tale that invites us to look beyond the surface, to question the official records, and to embrace the wonder of what might have been. For in the silent depths of history, where dust covers relics and time erases names, the echoes of ancient glory and tragedy remain, waiting, perhaps, for someone bold enough to listen.